This is the day that the Lord has made, and we're going to rejoice and be glad in it. And I'm Pastor Patin, and coming to you live over the airways of YouTube. I want to say to you today that because of all of the information that God has allowed me to retain and all the information that God has allowed me to collect, I'm able to share with you today concerning alkaline water and cancer. Also, we're going to be talking about some other diseases as we continue our series, Knowledge is Powerful. As we look at alkaline water, first of all, I want you to recognize that alkaline water is not a new water. It is the water that God designed on the planet when he made mankind. Of course, he made mankind to live forever. And so if he made mankind to live forever, he would have had to have some type of water that would be able to sustain man, since we were not made to eat meats primarily. I say that because if we would eat our fruits and our vegetables and drink the alkaline water, that would be sufficient enough to give us the nutrition that we need to keep our bodies perfectly alkaline. Now, because we have meats in our diets and fish in our diets and other types of things in our diets, we have to now wash out the acid content of our bodies. Some of us drink even soft drinks or sodas, and we have to wash that content out of our bodies. If you're going to be alkaline by design, God wants you to know that your alkaline by design should be 7.365. That means if your body is alkaline, Dr. Otto Warburg, in 1931, he discovered the real cause of cancer. And the real cause of cancer was acidosis and hypoxia. Well, hypoxia is a lack of oxygen in the body. Acidosis is over-acidity of acid in the body. These processes come by way of eating, drinking, and just by way of the environment. Dr. Otto Warburg, when he discovered this real cause of cancer, he won 2 Nobel Prizes in 1931. It has come to my mind that because something has already been discovered, you cannot rediscover it, but you can discover the information. And so I discovered the information, you can discover the information, and anybody else can discover the information. But as far as finding out the real cause of cancer, that's already been done. And so you're not going to find any doctors, anybody trying to tell you the real cause of cancer, because they can't tell you what's already known. And so you got to find it out for yourself. Now, how does the water work with cancer? Cancer, first of all, is anaerobes. Anaerobes do not breathe oxygen. And so if I am an acid person, if I have acidosis, a lot of acid in my body, hypoxia, lack of oxygen in my body, then chances are I'm going to find myself either developing cancer, got diabetes, high blood pressure, or any of the diseases. We're going to go into all of the types of other things as we continue our series, Knowledge is Powerful. So today, as we deal with cancer, cancer is found in the body because of acidosis and hypoxia. Cancer cannot live in alkaline, oxygenated bodies. That's a scientific and medical fact. So, if a person has cancer and he wants to rid his body of the cancer, he has to rid his body of the environment where cancer lives. We cannot tell you that the water gets rid of cancer. What the water does is it places the body in a place where it can position itself to heal itself. And so if I rid myself of the condition where cancer lives, then cancer will not be able to stay in my body. That's Alkaline 101. So, if I have a cancer, I want to drink alkaline, oxygenated, ionized water. I want to drink a water that is superior than anything else on the planet. If I were to drink this water that I'm talking about, Kangen water, 9.5, this water can only be found right now at the North Pole, where you can cut a piece of ice and it will be 9.5 with oxygen. Now, I'm not telling you that because of my experience. I'm telling you that based on scientific studies. Now, Otto Warburg, he discovered the real cause of cancer. Dr. Romy Shinya, who does colonoscopies, and he was one of the inventors of the colonic, that type of thing that cleans out the colon. So he also recommends fish, fruit, and vegetable diet to rid the body of toxins and disease in 3 months. That's right, in 3 months. Dr. Romy Shinya, he's performed over 200,000 colonic procedures. He was one of the doctors who was instrumental in developing the procedure. And so we're talking about somebody who knows what they're talking about. We're not just talking about anybody, we're talking about specific doctors. And then I want to also mention Dr. Ray Kurzweil, one of the top scientists in America, 12 doctorate degrees, one of the leading scientists on futuristic developments and inventions. He states that this alkaline water machine that we're talking about, the ST501, does produce the water that it says it produces, also the acid water that it says it produces. So, as it pertains to cancer, cancer's anaerobes, all disease is the same. It's anaerobes and microbes. Alkaline water, it's a water that has your calcium, magnesium, potassium, manganese, and it also has the oxygen water. Kangen by design means back to the original. Well, I want to leave you with that short note because, we don't want to bore you. We just want you to find out the simple facts. If you have any questions, you can call your doctor and ask him what cancer really is. It's anaerobes. Anaerobes cannot breathe oxygen. What is alkaline water? Alkaline water is a water with a pH that has all of your calcium, your magnesium, your potassium, riboflavin, and your manganese built inside of it. Now, until next time, you're watching Knowledge is Powerful with Pastor David Patin.